Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're just gonna jump right into the video. This steak foil pack is so good. It's so cheesy with some corn on the side. I'm just gonna walk you guys right through it step by step. And it's so good to be back. I haven't seen you guys in months. And welcome everyone to my kitchen, and let's just jump right into the video. So I just used these two New York strip steaks. Make sure they're not frozen. Make sure you wash them in a little bit of vinegar and water, and then pat them dry, of course. And right here, I'm just, really keeping it simple. I'm gonna chop these up into cubes, like bite-sized pieces. And yeah, so I saw this on social media. I've been seeing a lot of people make steak foil packs, so I decided to make my own steak foil pack. So I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. I hope you guys like New York strip steaks, and mind you, you can use whatever kind of meat you want to use. You can use chicken, or you can use some vegan meat. And this dish is really fun. It's really good. So I hope you guys had a good new year. I haven't seen you guys in a while. It's so good to be back on my channel. And yeah, this dish is really fun. It was really fun making this dish. It's pretty simple. You guys know I'm gonna bring some simple recipes your way. So of course I just took all this steak and just chopped both of these steaks into bite-sized pieces. And I went ahead and just chopped up the rest of the steak. So now we're gonna season this with some onion powder. And I'm not gonna measure today because I'm kind of in a rush. So we're just gonna season to taste and try not to get too heavy with the seasoning. And that was just a little onion powder. And we're also going to use some Kinder's all-purpose seasoning. Yes, I know we are not measuring today. We're just going to season to taste. And just, be light with the seasoning. We're also going to use some caramelized onion butter. I know that sounds really good. That seasoning is very good, and it's good on steak. Mind you, we're just using a little bit. We're also going to use some paprika or smoked paprika. I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. I hope you love steak as much as I do. I love New York strip steaks. And we're also going to use some pepper. And if you don't have black pepper, you can use crushed red pepper. When it comes to seasoning your steak, just use your favorite spices, or you can just, salt and pepper, but I will put everything in the description box below so you guys can, see how I spiced up the steak and the potatoes. And now we're just gonna toss this around. And welcome you and all of my subscribers. Welcome all of our new subscribers to this channel. You guys are more than welcome here. And I'm also going to put a little bit of olive oil on here. Or avocado oil. Whatever you have is fine. So next we're gonna take some russet potatoes, which are my favorite, and I'm just gonna peel the skin off. And I'm gonna use about 3 large potatoes. And again, you can use whatever kind of potato you want to use, and you can leave the skin on or off. It's totally up to you. And of course, after you peel your potatoes, make sure you wash them very good. Yeah, if they look like, dark spots like that, we're just gonna, peel that off. Get all those dark spots off of there. And just do the best you can while you're making this dish. I recommend using a potato peeler. So I'm just gonna chop up my potatoes into little cubes or bite-sized pieces. Yes, I like them in bite-sized pieces. And yeah, I don't like skin on my potatoes. And make sure you comment down below and tell me if you guys are going to try this recipe or not. Let me know if you are going to make it your own and maybe use chicken instead of steak. But let me know. And please consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit that like button, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you know when I post. Okay, so of course I went ahead and chopped up a whole bunch of potatoes already. So now I'm gonna season my potatoes with the same seasoning I use for my steak. And of course, make sure you add a little bit of salt in there, a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of Kinder's all-purpose seasoning. And just add a pinch of salt in the potatoes, just a pinch to wake up all the other flavors and all the other seasonings. And that caramelized onion butter is so good. And paprika. And if you don't have paprika, you could just use the smoked paprika. And of course, olive oil. Now, the way we're going to pack our foil bowl is pretty easy. But first, before we get there, we're just gonna toss the potatoes around. Make sure all the spices are on every potato. So now I'm gonna take a red onion or purple onion. Use whatever kind of onion you want to use. If you want to use a white onion or a sweet onion, go ahead. And make sure you peel the skin off. An onion is gonna really give this steak foil pack a lot of flavor. And sorry about the lighting, guys. I seriously need to get like better lighting next time. But we're gonna make this foil steak pack taste so delicious. Just trust me. And make sure you watch this video from beginning to end because you're gonna want to make this. So my onions are done. So next I'm gonna take some corn. And I'm gonna take a little bit of olive oil. Make sure I get the pot nice and hot. Heat up that oil a little bit. So now it's time to fry up our steak. Now I'm gonna fry the steak like medium rare because I'm gonna finish baking it in the oven with the potatoes. So, and if you're making this and you have extra steak left over, you can just eat it on the side by itself. Because I think I'm actually gonna have some extra steak left over, so I'm just gonna finish frying this in the skillet. So now I'm just gonna go through all the steak pieces and I'm just gonna flip them all over so they're cooked evenly. And remember, we're gonna cook this medium rare because we're gonna put this in the oven with the potatoes and they're gonna finish cooking in the oven. We want our steak to stay really tender. And this steak is gonna be so good because we seasoned it very well. And it's gonna be so good. I hope you guys try this recipe. You're gonna thank me. And make sure you thank me in the comments. So this has been cooking for about 7 to 8 minutes. And that's how long we want to cook it. Okay, so now we're going to take our potatoes. Remember, our potatoes are already seasoned. They're raw because they're going to cook in the oven with the steak and the onions. So now we're going to go ahead and pack our foil. Put the potatoes down first. And make sure your foil is big enough to, make a little boat or a pat, Make sure it's enough foil to pack it. We want to seal it up tight so all that steam stays in the foil pack. So now we're going to go ahead and add our steak. I know this is looking good so far to me. I'm ready to eat. This is looking real good to me. And this is the perfect Valentine's Day dinner, lunch, brunch. Perfect for Valentine's Day. A nice steak dinner. This is perfect. And that's how you want to pack it before it goes in the oven. And oh my gosh, guys, I almost forgot the onions. We forgot the onions. We got to put the onions down. This is going to be so good. And put as much onions as you want. If you don't like onions, don't add them. Don't add them, because that's why we season everything with onion powder. So don't add the onions if you don't like them. And if you don't add the onions, it's still gonna be good. Trust me. And I'm gonna add a little bit of butter. Yeah, a little bit of butter. And now we're gonna go ahead and fold it up. Bake it in the oven at 450 for about 35 minutes or until it's tender. So now I just took some butter and I put a little bit of salt in my butter and melted it in the microwave, and then I poured it over my corn. That's how I like it. Put a little bit of salt in your butter, melt it in the microwave, and then pour it over your corn. So now we're gonna go ahead and check on our foil pack, and it's done. So I took I shredded my own cheese, y'all. Make sure you shred your own cheese. So this is just medium cheddar. I shredded my own cheese, and I'm gonna sprinkle this on top, and I'm gonna stick it back in the oven until the cheese melts. And when you're cooking this, make sure you set your timer, because you don't want to burn this. Yeah, you don't want to burn it. So if you stick it back in the oven, keep your eye on it. Cut that oven light on so you don't burn it. And there you go. All done. And the corn goes perfect with this dish. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. This steak and potato and onion is so good. And don't forget to comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, don't forget to take care of yourself and take care of others. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And of course, I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. And I got y'all back. I got a lot more recipes coming. So oh wait, that looks so good. Just enough cheese, just enough meat, potatoes and corn and onions. This is perfect. To all my steak lovers out there, this is for you. You're on this channel for a reason, because you're gonna make this tonight. Bye guys.